I think at this point here I will start the recording and tell a bit something about this cup. So we will now play only the 16 best players from the season. Points wise, we'll play now the grand final of the Pathfinding Cup. And here we will play one single track and the top 3 get prize money in the end. The top 3 of the season have the advantage of starting a bit earlier, but it's just, yeah, like everyone else can start after 1 minute 50 seconds after Hazard started, and it's a very long map, 52 checkpoints, so it will not really play a big role, I guess. You could say that's now one of like all the other Pathfinding Cups. So I shouldn't really have a good chance. I wouldn't have qualified for that if I didn't hunt the maps. I only am here because I hunted. But I practiced for this, and I practiced a lot for that. I watched all the replays from the Tom Pathfinding Cups, and then analyzed them. What kind of tricks did Tom do in the Pathfinding maps? For his mates, what are his ideas? And then I wrote that all down, and all his ideas that he used here in his maps I put into a Google Sheet and tried to basically put them in an order so that it makes sense, so that you can easily say, yeah, so that you can easily find, yeah, here on this I have to look out for. I am not sure if I will do very good now. It is tough to say. Yesterday I played one map that I was not playing before, in the hope that I would somehow maybe get good off already with that, but I didn't have like the thing sorted in my Google Sheet, and it wasn't really going that well. And I'm of course again awake since a long time, also at work, so it's not that easy. However, I am definitely as prepared as never before for this, and could have an idea for certain things. Yeah, if you find some new creative stuff, then I would be maybe in the mud. So I have to look at that now. So at each checkpoint I wanna first of all look directly at the checkpoint if there is something. Then I try to see if I see the next CP number. Then I see should I go forward or backward. That's by the way funny, everyone has OpenPlanet, I will just I don't. Yeah. So then I have to decide if I go forward or backward from the checkpoint, and that depends on how did I go into the checkpoint. Like, you have to always remember in what kind of state have you been when you went into the CP. And if I go forward, then at some point I just drive away and see, maybe it's just a straightforward checkpoint in a big area, which can always happen. And then I go back again. And yeah, otherwise I put a lot of stuff here. I have something in front of me with paper and pencil where I can basically note down any colors or something when he does something. Then we see general CP ideas from him, like with colors, poles, with arrows, the PF that we had lately, labyrinths, then areas that he has multiple times, or just getting a lot of CPs in an area. Get ready. So then some tricks that he always does with the CPs. They could be directly at the CP. They could be if you turn around at the CP. It could be that you turn around later and go then through the CP with speed. Or you turn around twice. And go through the same direction through the CP, but with more speed than you had when you first entered it. Things like that are possible. Multiple jumping ideas that he often uses. You often have to turn around in certain points. That is like the standard from him. Big areas. If you have a big area, you could just follow the street. You could it could be directly at this beginning of the area, very close, like you have to go very tight. and then there's a small gap. Often there is a tunnel under you. Hard to find out though. Then, yeah, certain holes hidden. No hitbox, that was a shit part in one of his earlier maps on the first season. Yeah, certain effect blocks. And then I have certain blocks, like I listed all the blocks that are interesting, all the blocks that are kinda important to know. Like what is with freewheels? There is so much possible with freewheels. You can go from freewheeled into a checkpoint, and then you have to turn around. Freewheeled down into checkpoint, you have to turn around. Freewheel into reset, you have to turn around. Freewheel into reset, you have to turn around and go again over the freewheel. But into another direction, or with more speed. Or there is a reset and you actually don't have to go through it, because you can just get freewheeled into the next checkpoint. Freewheeled over booster, and always continuing with a booster effect. Freewheeled just through then more freewheels instead of anti-boosts. Generally the question is maybe a reset somewhere to be seen. Then it could be correct to go over the freewheel. But sometimes you don't see them, sometimes they are hidden. I have also stuff for no grip blocks. I have also stuff for more effect blocks. I have stuff for moving blocks. And here we go. So this hazard, who goes through the gate at 2 seconds. The big field will go through the gate at 1 minute 50. Well done. There's a checkpoint 3 right beside us. I can kinda already note that down. 3 besides start. 3 besides start. That's important. Ah, Ghost will turn off after gate. Interesting. So what do we see behind us? We see reset. Okay. Yeah, what else do we have? So effect blocks, we have certain stuff with mountains, we have certain stuff with water. Yeah, certain stuff with holes. We have the most important thing comes now, that's elevations. We have elevations. Whenever there's an elevation, there could be a jump. That's also important. So yeah, will be tough to remember everything. The list is very big in my Google Sheet, so it's very difficult for me to follow all that. It will be difficult, even though I made all that work. I kinda know what he might look out for, the Tom guy, so there is a chance, but I could also still get totally stuck at some part. So we go live, 1 minute 50. We have the first checkpoint, and the first thing I wanted to do is to look at the checkpoint directly if there is something, and if there isn't, then I continue. And yeah, we have to directly just go to checkpoint 2, so there was a mistake that I was waiting, but that's not important. So we go freewheel into a checkpoint. That usually means you can turn around, and it goes backwards. Is there a jump maybe? Yeah, there is something. You could maybe have the speed for that. We have to check, but I see also people coming, and usually we should have usually we shouldn't have. I put the ghosts off. So, we know that checkpoint 3 is here. There's checkpoint 7. 7 near start. So first of all I will just follow the road, like the most likely road. Okay, I can't find. Then as I'm here, let's look into the water pool as well. Nope. So checkpoint 3, directly at the checkpoint. Is here something? Probably not, because we're on the side of the map. So I couldn't really see how that would be possible to find something here. It could be here, underneath. Nope, there is nothing. Not a water pool either. So we have the possibility to go here. Okay, I can't really see how you would do that. So I didn't go to the right. Nope. So here's if we take speed, we could jump from here, but I don't really see where we would jump to. So I see what do I see? Also here, this is now the first difficult one. What? Can we go in there somehow? But how? Is that enough speed if I go from here? No, never ever. Never ever. Okay, have to think about it. We wouldn't go this way. Guess I just need... Okay, this is the first one where I... Huh? Okay, you could... Because there's an elevation at a checkpoint as well. Yeah, I found it. This is the way. So, always remember, there is an elevation, it could be used as a jump. Ah, rip. It's a blind jump with what I struggle. Can I please finally make it? Man. I don't want to lose so much time now by nothing. Just because of a dumb blind jump. So. But where is the checkpoint now? Where do I have to go? Nein. I didn't know where to go and then the booster boosted me. I saw checkpoint 4 now. I'm still not completely sure how to do it. Ah, fucking hell. I stay on it though. So this is checkpoint 4. Everyone would go into this, so let's go backwards and see if this is checkpoint 5. No, that was checkpoint 2. So we won't see something behind us. We go forward. This is such a jump here. That is clear. Ah, rip. I was too greedy. I should have not done that. Should take speed for this. Ach, rip. Also, I wanna check here, but no. Pretty sure you have to make the jump. Ah. Yeah, okay, it's kinda straightforward. Alright, we got checkpoint 5, we turn around. I saw checkpoint 6 being there. How do we do this now? Okay, we don't have that many options. What is forwards? Also the problem from here is that you were already here and we haven't been freewheeled at this part, so it can't be the solution. The solution must be different than that. And there is not much to this checkpoint, but we can nicely see where checkpoint 6 is and could maybe see how you could come there. I mean, I thought about something that I would like to try if it's even possible, but that's so much trial. Nah, you can't go like this. So I would say this could be one of these checkpoints where you just go over. You just go over. There is a reset. Maybe. Ah, yeah, I saw boosters there. Because there's just nothing else you can do. So it must be that. Yeah, it must be that you just drive. Okay, I guess I have to go backwards into it. And then I get here the reset. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. I kinda knew that with the backwards already. It was a bit wasted now. Kinda expected that this is the way to go. And now I'm not freewheeled. And can jump even higher, maybe? Yeah. So... it could be... wait, ach yeah, of course. We know where checkpoint 6 is. I already forgot it. Oh yeah, that was a tight jump. Alright. So that is checkpoint 6. Where's checkpoint 7 now? I'm not sure. But I would like to... ah, there it says 7. I would like to jump onto this. And this works. So, we are... having the chance to do this, but this ramp makes no sense. I think we have to go here. Maybe. But that also does not fully make sense. Where would you go now? Ah, of course, there's a tube ahead of us, yeah. But we have to make that with speed, you know. So you take this as a downhill. Always when you have elevation, there's something like this possible. He often does plastic backwards, so that's not a surprise. Nein. Oh! Oh. Nein! Car! No! What was that like? Oh, this cost me so much time now. So dumb. Okay, so we got that. Oh shit, where do I land? In that water pool, I guess. Oh, nice. So we see where checkpoint 8 is. It could be. I thought of something else, but now I thought this uphill. No. Then I take the other idea. So, and there's probably the way. Man. Yeah, it would be just nice if something like this works, because it's just not about pathfinding, it is of course also still RPG, and you have to make sure that you get all the stuff. Then when you know the way, you wanna just get it quickly, you know? At this party, I'm not sure why I couldn't make it though. Is it really that tight? Oh, also this is really tight. Not sure if we can get that clean. So I gained 2 places here. So first of all I look at the checkpoint itself, but I do not think that something could be behind us in this case. And then I look further in front. Yeah, also we have definitely different options here. It could, everyone jumps down, maybe it's directly here in this water pool. We're gonna have a look. This has a border. There's also border. Okay, so it's not that water pool. We have here a water pool that would lead to the bottom water pool there, where I would say I told myself just drive, just look, like the respawn is short here, just go and look. So, and I see there is nothing. So what was again with this water pool? We end up here, and we would be at this other side. Here is an uphill that we could use for certain jumps, and look at that. So where does this booster lead us to? Yeah, with a booster we can go over the freewheel, and I see another booster back there that we might have to take, but I'm not sure. Like, this is something I have to test out. Yeah, okay, I made it wrong. But maybe also not, I don't know. Oh. I'm not sure if I just solved it the correct way, but it was very good. So, like, I didn't even take the reset. Maybe that was the trick. Alright, so we got here a small circle. I did not see anything. But it seems I took the correct decision here. Okay. Okay, so that was wrong. Aha, so we have yellow. Now I see it. We have yellow. We have yellow. Again. Okay, I'm not really understanding it. Because it seemed like green worked here. Or what does the others do? Like, I will just follow where I was. And take here a different one. Yeah, full white worked. I'm not fully understanding it. Also because we have yellow. I could easily miss something. It could be such a trick checkpoint, you know, where this is the wrong way to go to the left or right. It could take a lot of time to go through all of that. But I mean, I want to try it out because I, of course, directly found here the correct solution. I mean, how long is this? That's the question. Like, we don't know. How many junctions do I have to guess correct? Yeah. There's a checkpoint, so it is correct what I'm doing. It is just a slow sector, and it would be better if you find directly the way, which I didn't. Like if I find the clues. But at least I was finding some ways quite fast. Upsala. Yeah, it's just the last one where I'm now struggling to find the solution. Could be, of course, everyone. Like, everyone makes sense, kind of. Ah, man, why am I always directly going? That's our time losses that are dumb. I'm unlucky with the very last one. It's the fourth that I try. I was thinking about going for that, like that's 3 times on the side. But I could also see that he takes the one that we take quite early here, that he takes that a second time. It was like really the typical 50-50 decision. I saw both possible. It's unfortunate because this is of course a luck part, kind of. I went for the luck because I did not really see the clues before. It is also lucky if you search them. Like, you don't know how much time it wastes you to search that stuff, you know. So we see checkpoint 11. This could be a ramp that leads into that CP. The question is, how would you actually make it onto that platform? Surely not from here. Is there anything else? Yeah, we go directly to the checkpoint. Also here behind us. Oh, wait, let me check again the walls beside the checkpoint. Is there anything in the walls? Nope. Sometimes there are gaps, you know. Yeah, and you're directly there. Okay, so we're directly in this region. I could jump with this, I guess, if I get enough speed. I'm not sure. It is worth a try. I mean, you can jump here into the bobsleigh. Ah, wait. Aha. Yeah, from here on you get the speed. Checkpoint 12. So this is one of these checkpoints where I could see myself turning around. You can, by the way, see that I'm not following my ideas at all that I wanted to go for. Like, this is dependent on the checkpoint as well, what makes sense to go for or not. Huh. Okay. Can we go with speed and jump? Not really. So first of all, the big question is, where's checkpoint 12? That's the... Or is it just... I mean, we have here a booster, maybe it just need to land there, and then I just jump. Yeah, probably that works. So let's do straightforward first of all. I mean, the jump here is weird, to be honest. I'm not really getting the jump. That might be now also planned, like it could be intended that you can't make the jump. If it is the way that you have to take, then it's shit. Question is really, where could that checkpoint 12 be? It could also be this, to be honest. That would be mean. Ah, RIP. Yeah, I think that this is the line. Naja, maybe also not. Like, I don't know. Because we have been already on this, you know? But what I definitely realize is that I can make this jump. That's something that I definitely realize. I can make this jump smooth. But can I really take the speed advantage to make the other jump? I don't think so. Like, this can't be. This looks like one of these very simple checkpoints, kind of. You can make the jump for me. I will just go for that. Because you can. Maybe it's just a difficult jump. Maybe this is not pathfinding here. Maybe this is just, hey, I'm Tom and I built one difficult jump, like one skill jump, because there are mainly good players here. Yeah. I don't know. Or he planned that this doesn't work. I don't know. But I lost 2 places, so it was really bad from my side. So we see where checkpoint 13 is. Hazard is in checkpoint 17. On checkpoint 30 we have to get onto the mountain. That is very likely, at least. We have to find a way how we could exit the enter the mountain. I will just go onto this when I see if we find some reset somewhere, because I thought that, yeah, there's a reset. Can I get that? Can I get up there? Surely I can, right? Yes, I can. Alright, so then I'm here and I have reset. And now I see the way, maybe. Now I can go back just before I hit that reset here. And I can jump this. Then I land in the water pool, and from the water pool I jump into the other water pool. So, and from this water pool I can now come behind this freewheel. This is now stuff that I figured out because I was watching his tracks. So, here is now the question, however, how do we continue? Can we just jump onto this mountain? I mean, maybe we can. Maybe we can do that. I don't really want to waste it now by jumping here into this water pool. Yeah, there's definitely not a way. And behind the water pool is, I think, also not a way, so... Yeah, I'm not sure if you can make it here. Seems like you can, okay. Okay, so next one. No, so this is not the line. What do we have? Huh. I think it's turning around here. Making this jump here. Come on. Cruise control. I kinda saw it coming that he will enter a cruise control, because that's something, that's a block that he didn't use yet. So I thought if there is something new coming up, then it could be a cruise control block. So, but what can we do from here? Because I felt like if there is a cruise control, you probably want to skip it. That's how I would build it, but we have to see where it goes. So I will go over it. Ah. No brakes. Beautiful. Can I get up here? No, right? Ah, rip, ey. So it's actually a block. Like you see here the turn. There's the next checkpoint, I guess. So this is planned. This part here. To just take slow and calm. Ah, scheiße, I had the wrong idea. I wanted to bonk on purpose, but I was not fast enough to bounce back from it. Like, my whole idea was that I would bounce back. Because I was afraid of not making it. I don't like ice. Yeah, I was too fast now. Yeah, that are the parts that really hurt, because you don't want to waste time here when you know the way. But I don't know how slow do you need to be for the ending. You don't really want to go super slow, of course, because if you just go 10 kilometers per hour less, then it might really take long. I don't know how cruise control ice works. My car is going into an ice slide, you know? So I will go now slower. My car is going into an ice slide and you can't brake or anything, you know? The car is automatically accelerating. So the only thing you can do is steering. But the thing is that I have to steer to the left. Yeah, there is just no other way of doing it. I have to steer to the left, so I'll just hope that with less speed it will not get into this issue. Or do I have to take this freewheel? Dude, what is this? I don't know what a freewheel would do. I'm honest, I have no idea. But after such a long part, do you really want to go for it? I will go now for it because I went super fast. I want to see how this freewheel is doing. Usually you would not go over a freewheel. Yeah, you don't go over a freewheel. I'm wasting so much time here, I'm really mad. Like, just because this is a combination I don't know of. I have literally no clue. I've never driven it. And probably I could have done it with my speeds. And was just not able. Because, I mean, the last try that I had here with 30 something speed definitely should have worked. But there was a very weird steering moment. Where it surprised me. That's all that I have to say about it. Finally. That really took way too long. So there are now several checkpoints pretty easy and fast to get, I think. So it's not here beside the checkpoint. Do we have here something? Nope. So at this point, this is like one of these checkpoints where it will say we have to go backwards. The way has to be behind. we could also drop down here, why not? I think I'm super wrong here. I didn't see it where it could be. Ah yeah. Okay, so let's follow the road here. Further back. Let's go over the no brake, because why not? Nope. Also, let's say in front of us there is nothing, right? Because here it quickly ends, like there is nothing you could do. Nothing you could go. There's this pool. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that he wants me to go backwards. I hate it, why do I have always a hole there? Every respawn there's a hole there, I don't know. I saw also a possibility with up here. Nope, nothing. I have no idea. Can I make a jump here somehow? Yes, I can. I think I know now what to do. Oh God, I'm hella confused. I knew what I want to do, but I wasn't able to make it. So I can't use the brake. Yeah, that's not possible. What I do is I roll backwards, you know? That is why we have this pipe. So, and now, oh, but it's perfect. Yeah, and now we accelerate into this. So, why is there plastic here? I mean, there are several options. I mean, why not? Now I made it here, where I already have been, but without freewheel. That's often an idea that could be the one that we search for. But what do I do now? Do I follow this part here? Also we have stuff here as well. Dude's hazard. Took him a bit at the start, but now he seems to find them direct. The part where I am now. Could I really not reach that beforehand already? Yeah, I could have reached that. Wait. Oh. Yeah, okay. Now I see. So, when we jump down here, we enter the part where we have been in checkpoint 13. That is like an issue. So we do not want that. What we do now is we go back and jump there, I guess. Also, I see that backwards must be the solution, I would think. Okay, I needed that in Kaki. Ah, rip. So if I was on top of that, like how would I continue? Do I just jump then? Guess I would do that. I'm still not completely sure because this jump looks difficult to get. But possible. There's a reset. And I know that checkpoint 16 is into this direction. Okay. Now I go back to get some speed. Hazard even has the time to write. I guess I'm higher than before, right? There's checkpoint 16. So it could be correct what I'm doing, but it doesn't have to be correct. Ah, it is correct, because now I jump into this and have the speed, yeah. A typical Tom part. It looks very great, but now I'm not sure. I mean, where is even checkpoint 17? I believe I've seen the number, but I actually didn't write down or remembered. So I don't know anymore. Where could it be? Also, let me think again. Oh, we just drop here. I decide we drop here because we were freewheeled in that section. You could go here. Do you want to do that? Ach so, look at that. We can get speed from here, of course. Can get speed from here. I don't think that we have to do this. Yeah, I think that checkpoint 17 was back there. I think that we have to go in here and then we actually go over the freewheel, but we have directly reset and then we have more speed than we ever had before. That's a typical Tom part, yeah. Yeah, I knew it. I should have jumped to the left, man. Yeah, when you never know, really. So now I have to do all that stuff again, you know. But yeah, I kind of remember that it was back there. But I did that here a bit too slow. Because in theory I understand the whole CP concept since I trained that. Should have just gone here. There's 17. So guys, there's 18, we see it directly ahead of us. Everyone would try that, I guess. Could I have jumped somewhere else? Looks maybe too tempting now. Let's turn around because we were freewheeled. So we go here. Whenever you enter something like this in freewheel mode, the idea is that you need to turn around. That's always the idea from Tom. Yeah, I guess that from here on we will just jump, I guess. Because from here we can overjump the freewheel. And we get... Why do I do this? Fucking hell. That's such a dumb time loss. I'm just creating content for their stream, I think. It's only for that. Like, if they see this stuff, I don't know how much they follow me because I'm pretty far behind. And Hazard is getting checkpoints really fast. So, guess here, turn around. Nope, not here. Is that enough speed? jump here? Where would I jump to? There's nothing. I thought this could be a jump here, this could be a ramp. But you wouldn't jump anywhere. I can jump onto this road, that's for sure. I can also drive to that road, that's also for sure. So there's nothing too logic now. Can I jump onto that outside road? Can I make this? I'm not sure. Also, this is a pretty far jump and I can't really create a lot of speed here. No. Ah. Scheiße. I was pretty sure that this is the line. Let me check something. How did we enter this checkpoint? We were in freewheel. So theoretically it could also be behind us, the solution. Could be. Yeah. It was just one of these checkpoints where I just went for it now. Into that direction back, I don't see that. Ah. I mean, if I'm just on this. Where am I? I'm here. I'm on this mountain. I mean, I don't know if... I don't think there is something here. This does not continue either. Yeah, then let's do this again. Taking this... Ah, maybe... Do you know? Could that be something? It could be, because there are two freewheels and the answer is in between the freewheels. I don't need to go back to the reset. Come on, you can do this, car. I think that this could be the solution. Whenever he uses two resets, then the part, two freewheels, then the part in between is like the important section. I'm really not lucky with these fucking mountains though. Yeah, I made it now here and now. I just go over this. Oh, this is this. Ah, scheiße. So it's not the line. I'm sorry. Oh, kacke, here. Yeah, this was this platform. And it doesn't help. I mean, I also thought maybe now the other way. Maybe I get speed enough from here. I barely jumped there. I'm here with 0 players. Kinda also feels like super wrong what I'm doing. Where is even checkpoint 20? Checkpoint 20, where are you? Oh, wait. Did I? No, I thought I saw something, but I did not. Okay, we have one other idea. He likes to use such parts. But I don't know if that leads to anything. No, there's such a big gap that this wouldn't lead to anything. I'm confused. There is a booster, yeah, we have to get to that booster, I found it. Also, I found what the idea is. We have to get to that booster. So how do we get to that booster? Is it... Yeah, there is a... Wait. Could I... Oh no. Did I really not see this? Oh my god. This is incredible that I took so much time here for this. Holy moly. Yeah, this was one of these bad checkpoints where I did everything, just not the one thing that I need. So we are 20. There were these things. I don't think that this will be correct, but I still want to see. Nope. Okay, 21 is right ahead. Ah! Okay, wait, there's a... Warsaw. Oh, we're on the top of this thing. I see. Do I see reset? I see reset. Okay. Okay. Dude. I just drove so far back. Hard to believe that this is the solution, but it could be. Definitely could be. You wouldn't believe that over this part is such a labyrinth. Yeah. Now you can just jump there. Which is what we are doing. Now you can go inside here. And this is the way to checkpoint 21, guys. Whoa. Man, Hazard has almost double the amount of checkpoint as me. He is so fucking fast, it's incredible. But yeah, I hope that with the training that I did that it would go better for me. But yeah, it did not really work that well. So here is the checkpoint. This is the checkpoint 22. I see this. So I can't brake, by the way. It's not possible to brake. How quick is he getting checkpoints? I'm so confused. Ah. Scheiße. Nein. Scheiße. What is the idea here? This here is definitely not working. Is there any reset hidden? No. Yeah, how do I get up this one level? I don't know if that's now really a thing, but definitely I can get up there and get that that reset, and I could continue here, but I will watch again here. I mean, I don't see what I could do there. Ah. Scheiße. Yeah, okay, I solved the checkpoint and I was now going too quickly to like, I did not think about it. But yeah, it's another kind of logic checkpoint, you can say. So the idea is that you go backwards. No, we don't go here. What we should look at is if we go behind. But can't be, right? Or where was the free? Here was the free will. No, then we don't go behind. Oh. So we can try to remember where the finish is. It is here. Oh. Also here are multiple finishes. Also for this little thing here I took now way too much time. Always a bit annoying. Line! And I thought that that was the line. I thought you could make the jump. I mean, you can just go over this. But there's another freewheel. How do you solve the thing with a freewheel? Because that's what you could do. Let's go from the other side. But couldn't I have done that before? Can I really get enough speed now? I'm not sure. We gonna try from where though? I mean, then I could have done that already earlier. But I can't. I don't know. Looks not like I would reach the top 3, to be honest. There are still these checkpoints where I'm just like, oh, not really knowing what to do. Can also jump from here, but I won't get much more speed, I'm pretty sure. So I guess I will go over this now and see if I find some way to skip that freewheel here. I am really not sure how to. Ah. Yeah, you think you're so close to that checkpoint, but you are not. I'm also not sure if that is the next checkpoint, to be honest. I don't know which checkpoint I am. So I stopped now, because I thought maybe I have to go back. Might be actually. Yeah. Ah, no. Now we should do then the jump that I wanted to do anyway. Why did I not do that? That's always like these decisions from myself, I don't know. I kinda know how this checkpoint works, and I was attempting that jump already, so why don't I just go for it, yeah? It is like logic to do this now. But somehow it felt like, nah, going for the latest. I don't know. Because theory, I know what to do. It's just that I don't do it. I know what to do, but I don't do that. There's checkpoint 24. It continues there. Hazard is soon in the finish. Congrats to him. Also he is surely winning this. I can't believe how quickly he goes from checkpoint to checkpoint. It's not normal. It's definitely not normal. I mean, look at that. He gets a checkpoint while I am like, I did not make any progress in that time. Not anything. Yeah, this is, for example, shall I take that? Is that the thing what I have to do? I'm not sure. Like I land here and I can continue. Can I land on this press? No, I don't think so. It would be weird as well. I don't know yet where the checkpoint is, but I mean this starting jump here looks definitely like intended. What I could also do is making a break here and thinking about what I'm doing next. There is this part. Can I land on it? That leads to 25, so I guess this is the solution. I am not sure if I can actually jump so far, but now that I see this, it makes the most amount of sense. Aua. Ach so, I can of course go around the hole and then on this. Naja, deserved. He was dominating the season so much it would be unfair if he didn't win there. So I guess we could go downhill and uphill. Let's do that. Yeah. Oh. Okay, you could just jump there. I'm not sure if it's correct to go here. There's also another slow-mo. Do I just continue this way because why not? Or I think that this is wrong. I don't think that we are here on the correct line. But we have to watch it to the end to know it better. But look, here we end up. And here we also end up in the same... Okay, it's actually correct. And both would have worked. Huh. Well... Yeah, that was correct already, I think. You skip the first bumper, you take the second bumper. Looks very good to do that. But then... but then I don't know. So I have one idea. It's a bit weird because you go over freewheel, but why not? Oh. And win with one other guy here. Could have gone directly here. Look at that. Ah. Also you can directly jump there. You can over jump it, yes. Could also go that direction. But why not just go in here when you can? $28. Do we see 29? Oh, look at that. We had a freewheel. Now we take more speed. Ah shit. Would it continue? I thought you could go just further, further, further. Yeah, I think that this is the solution, guys. Or? No, it's not. No, I could get there beforehand. Ah, but there's 29. Wait a moment. Then there's a plastic bounce back there. But how could you not do that plastic bounce beforehand? That's what I'm surprised of. Also it looks to be kinda the solution when 29 is there. But what exactly would you do in the ending of this? Oh. Okay. There was a bumper and I think I should not waste time and try it again. Where exactly was the bumper again? Ah, here, directly at this platform. Yeah, it's actually very simple, that's why Hazard got some very fast. Ja, hier. Go here. Okay, that's not so correct. The question is again, where is checkpoint 30? Which direction do I even have to look here? I see now where I am. Oh wait, yeah. I think... Did I type that down? No. I think I know where checkpoint 30 is. Because here we have our zigzag, and checkpoint 30 is I think down there. And I have to land on that. So I go. It was obvious that this will happen. I have to go very slowly here. Was that just it, or how do I get in here though? Yeah, this was not fully it. I have to do one more thing. I mean, I have a lot of speed, so where can I jump to? I mean, maybe I can just get up there. I don't know. Yeah, I can. And then bounce and back. Nice. So this 30. So here on 30 I could see myself jumping over this edge. No, that's also not a solution. But here I thought if I go backwards here... No, I don't. Okay. So wasted a bit of time. Many people are not too far away. So checkpoint 31 I search. There is 31. I think that's pretty simple. I think you basically really just drive here. Yeah. So this is a part where we have been already. Yeah, I guess we take speed. Okay, there was a checkpoint. I can't see shit there. Yeah, that's 32, that's kinda simple. 10 I finished. GG. I mean, they were just better. If in that moment when I get used to my spreadsheet, I think in that moment I can become very good on this format. 33 is above. There's 39. Last podium. But will he be a bit annoyed that he just finished right behind Tanai? They are 10. They are 10. 10 minutes behind Hazard. Yeah, I would say only. Okay. Also here, I'm not sure. Can get speed from here, but that does not really help me totally. Because in the end, the idea would be it ends here. It's basically the few seconds also that Telnai started ahead of Lars. Were we freewheeled? Can't believe we were. No. We have to get onto this uphill here. But on this part here, in the early part, we had only slow-mos, but no freewheel. Pretty sure. If I remember that correct, it was only slow-mo. So we have to do something else. I will see if there's a reset here before I am not doing anything. I will test that out. Aha. Also there is a way up. That means if we find a way to skip this freewheel, then we would be already further. But we can only skip it by making this jump here. We have to make it work. But maybe we can just do this jump, I don't know. Could be actually. There's 34. Okay. Huh? Slower. It's quite obvious that that's the solution, but again it's something that's difficult to drive. Finally. Rip. When you don't know if the speed is enough, like it felt like it could be too slow. But how do you do then? I mean, you can... But this backwards driving in water is so shit. You can go onto this, but what does that help you? I don't get that. Is that for the turn? I have more speed then. Ah. Lol. So we have a no quip. Oh. Oh. Okay. Man, I hate it. But that's not the best idea. I think I was just super unlucky now. Was I? But that's not enough downhill. Fuck. So, no break. Uh-oh. Car, into the other direction, please. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, these checkpoints are really easy, that's why Hazard was so fast here. Because it's not pathfinding. Also not really. There's 37. There is a water pool from that you can reach 37. So I have to get into that water pool. Which is somewhere straight. I don't know. One of these examples where I maybe only have to drive a bit. And then I find it. Oh yeah. We have been here already. Ah! Rip. So here must be a reset. Either that, or we have to find a way how we could skip and avoid that reveal. This looks too difficult. We came into this from here, thinking that everyone would definitely take the CP here. But what if we would have the speed to overjump that? If we go back. No, doesn't work. So there must be a way how we could avoid. I really thought you could get enough speed here to make the jump. I mean, it feels like maybe I should try it again. It's always the question. Should I try this again or not? Here we have other stuff that we can still follow as well. Like we have black ledges here. So, okay, the black ledge is actually ending. So when I take the jump here and I jump again to checkpoint 9, it would not really make sense, right? Because why would that help me to get there? I don't know. That would be too much dankness. So I can take that booster and go directly left. Then I end up here. Yeah, I would need to make a weird jump, but maybe that works. I tried that out. It is a bit like an unsmooth jump. But it could be what is planned, you know. Yeah, almost. So I have to avoid the reset if I want to make this possible. I'm not sure if Tom planned that though. Like, that doesn't really look planned. It worked, but well, I'm still only 11th. I think that Nilo TM is still doable to catch. Like 5 minutes something, that's not too much, it's okay. So we are on checkpoint 38 and need now 39. And we are here. Yeah. I was trying to see if I see a checkpoint 39 somewhere, but it could be hidden also in other parts. Also, it would be kinda typical if it was there, or if you have to not jump and go here. That is what I would build. We could reach that section already. But you were freewheeled in that, so yeah. But that seems to be not correct. That idea for me. Our I think we jump towards checkpoint 9 now, and maybe we just continue from there. I would like to see more. I'm honest. It does not really look like the nicest jump if it was planned to jump to checkpoint 9. I thought jumping here with speed and then... Nope, that's the wrong checkpoint to do that. But that could be something, yeah. Something that Tom plans. You can just jump there. Like, how many jumps to... If that is now where I have to land to, how many jumps do I need to finally land on the correct path? Look, I still miss it. I mean, it is blind, like, it's also not easy. There's this pole in the middle of it. But of course, this line here should basically guide you towards it. Obviously. Also, I'm really not sure if that's correct, but I'm trying. Is that now... No, you must know we are freewheeled. So... Don't really have... Ah yeah, checkpoint 39 is down there. Yeah, so we search for a section how we can jump to get there. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I wanted to actually note all that down, but at that point I was already safely out. I have to see again. Maybe I'm not taking enough speed. Can you make this jump now or not? Oh, you can. I think you can. I'm just not taking enough speed, it seems. Oh, why does it have to be so tight though? Okay, that is something we know. Also, I remember that checkpoint. So here something has changed. Question is now, where is the line? Where is the next checkpoint? Which of the many ones is it? So this is everything here is blocked. What is up with the booster looks into the other direction. Hahaha. I realized this, but I'm not sure if you can use that knowledge to something. But that is definitely the difference here. A booster that looks into the other direction, but we can't really do something from there. So this looks very free. Then we have this here. I mean, what I could see is that it's down there. Haha! Because that was the only... Ah, no, wait. No, it was always looking like this. That was the only part. I go in between here, but I will have a look if there's continue. Can't really see that it would continue there. It does not look correct. I have to go here. There's something hidden directly at the CP. The problem is now, I know the room. But what is now the idea? Yeah, we don't know the idea. It could be anything. It could be a new section where there was nothing beforehand. It could be also a repeat. That we have to drive towards a section that we already had. Like, both is possible. Both options. So what I saw, but still... no. We lost the downhill, uphill, of course. So I do not see this. I mean, I was kinda everywhere in that room, unless this pool here. I wasn't in this pool yet, but this pool, if it's circled like that, it probably can't continue, right? I do not think that it continues there. So we have here a hole that we could go into if there is a gap in the hole somewhere. Nope, it's not the case. So then we have here a water pool that I do not really remember from beforehand. But I mean, I have been everywhere where you could be. Almost. So one thing that you can do is jumping with speed. Is the next checkpoint back there? We don't know. It is not clear. Like, it could be that jump and it could be that jump down here. Now I will drop. The next time I will do the other jump. Because of where I just have been. Yeah, it was just this, the last thing I looked. I hate it. It's incredible. How is that always happening? That's the... Naja, the pre-last thing. But still, I went so slow through the whole room and then it's just there. Yeah. Nope. Oh, that was correct. That was actually correct. Okay. Black ledge time. Yeah, I think you just jump this. Or you jump into the other direction. Like, no. Looks almost connected there. What is the next checkpoint that I need to get? Oh, it's there. Yeah, so here, in the original map, the line looked like that. So I will do this. Okay, I'm not sure where and how to continue. Because from here everything that I would do is a drop. So let's go back. Can we continue right there? Or right here? I mean, it can also be just incorrect where I have been going. I just did how the map basically worked. Yeah, but we can't really jump with these uphills to somewhere. And yeah, I can try to jump, but it's just landing in the bottom where I have been already. So this can't be the result. Yeah, this can't be true. So we go somewhere else. Let's go to the left. What is this checkpoint? What am I doing now? That can't be that true. You know what? We have to do following. Shit, to the left. There's 44. Now they finish right in front of me. Naja, what means right in front? Uh-huh. Well. I mean, at this point it doesn't matter too much. Oh! Wait, Clover is 9 minutes ahead of me? Oh. I lost really a lot. Like, all these checkpoints here are now super close together. Like, you cannot really gain. Like, look how easy that checkpoint is. How can I land on my... Imagine I would have made it somehow up there. Let's just see if it works. Yes, Man, what are these last checkpoints? They are pretty bad, to be honest. I really don't like them too much. It's just big jumps. And then way too fast. Like, how will you save this? To me, unclear. And if SaveMeister doesn't know how to save it, I save it now like this here. But it's really good. Oh my god, I almost would have done... almost would have gone down there as well. Like, what the fuck? Is there another finish? Not sure if you can overjump it or not. There's no finish here. I have to get to checkpoint 48. So let me check. What if I drop down here? Where am I even? Ah, okay. You know what? I just drop into the exact same hole again. Because Tom might have had a thought. Okay, it's wrong, but then let me explain what I thought. That Tom might have thought that nobody would think that you have to take the same part of this map again. Yeah, nobody would believe that. There I don't see how it would continue. So here you can jump out. Wait. There's a... No, that doesn't help. Surely it's not here, right? Ah. Okay. Yeah, this is correct. This is an early part. How did he fit those all in? Behind me? Nope. Maybe I should just go straight ahead and see where I end up. Dobry finished. He was 6 minutes ahead of me here. Yeah, there's a booster. That doesn't mean that I must go there. Like, I saw checkpoint 50. I would not think that I have to go far away, but maybe I'm wrong. Cactus the lifesaver. I saw checkpoint 50. Yeah, I think it's to the left. Yes. I thought correct. So not much more to go. Checkpoint 51, where could it be? No. Is there anything here? No, no. Yeah, okay, then I will do the straightforward thing, which is this. Ah, RIP. Not RIP. I don't know if this is checkpoint 52. No, it's 48. No, that was not correct. Ach so, there it stands. 52. What the fuck? How can I not see this? Nope. It's not a way. Hmm. I'm only at the same height. We need something with that I could jump there. Or I just get up here onto that thing. But how? Do these things work? Nope. I thought maybe you can jump from there. This is a part where we have been already. Yeah, and here, no. Is there here something? Nope. Never ever I make this. Okay, look at this. I get to the checkpoint also if I would get into this water ahead of me. This is weird. I don't really know where to go, to be honest, or how to do it. I miss one thing definitely here in this checkpoint. I'm with no other player here, that means that Mr. Rick ahead of me, he made it. He did make it. So do we have here something hidden? Nope, we don't. I'm basically the grass right beside where you have to go. How do you get up? How can I not see? This is here not correct. How did I enter that CP here? From... I don't remember how I entered it. This here is not a thing. And back there, that was a different part of the map. Fuck. And this here is checkpoint 49. Yeah. Also, where is it? I'm literally clueless right now. I can't see it. I take that for... I felt like it must be like something simple, like you just drive and then you jump, but that's not happening here, nope. So this black line here is not a thing. Man. So what if I overjump there? Obviously. This is not what I would try. Yeah, this was the only part I didn't look at. Just jump, man. Okay, I wasn't expecting ice, honest. What the heck? What the heck is that? What is so the idea? Can I bounce? I think the idea is that you bounce on the plastic. That's what I think. Seems correct. Drive. So finish. I know in which direction there were finishes. Upsala. But I should maybe also look at other parts. For example, what he plans here. I mean, there might be more finishes, of course. At checkpoint 5. Yeah, okay, that would be now a lot of driving. I'm not sure if that's now the thing. Also, he built in other maps also parts where you then just have to get to the finish and you just search your line to get there, kind of. You just drive. Now the thing is that we can here enter a room. I don't know, that was the last room though. Ach man, oh, let me just get in there. That's a... we can enter a room here, but I don't know. Wait, we can also enter... do we get up here? No, probably not, right? No, no. I mean, these rooms have finishes. I usually would like to drive to different kind of finish, because I know where finish is. Yeah, because I know where other finishes were. The question is, what kind of line can you take to get there? Ach look, I could have had it easier if I just want to get in here. This is not even leading into a room, man. I'm just driving parts again, but there was no finish in the latest rooms. Yeah, this is one of the rooms, but does it have a finish? I do not believe. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, let me check. Where else can I go? I mean, I can drive the whole map again, yeah. That is possible. But not really the nicest way. Upsala, man. Question is there any other way from here that makes sense? Maybe behind myself. Because we already go into that area where I have where I came from, Uppsala. Now here's an area And maybe I just drop down into something here in the background, because I know that this was then maybe a bit further in the race already. Ah ja, this is checkpoint 9. Or something like this. Scheiße. Yeah, the problem is you are not allowed to fail if you go for that line. You know? You're not allowed to fail. I just don't know if there is now an extra finish for the last sector, or if I have to do what I'm just doing, what I'm just trying to do. Do I have to do that? Like, it feels wrong what I'm doing. Oh! Oh! Mann! I hate blind jumps. Like, how can I always miss it? I just knew I have to turn to the right. Like, after the end of such a long map, it's just a thing, you know? The question, like, I don't even know if that's now clever what I'm trying to do, because it might still take a while to get there. It might still take a while. I don't know which checkpoint that was. Like, which checkpoint number that was, where we had the finishes with that we killed our freewheel. I just know that I can drive the map like this, yeah. Would just need to remember where to go. Oh god, 9. Yeah, okay, that can take a while. If I start again from here. Let's see if I remember. Here I can die, of course. It was first full right. Then it was the second left here. Then it was again full right. Full left. And full right. Checkpoint 10, yay. So. There's checkpoint 11. So checkpoint 11. Here we go. Where was checkpoint 12? Oh. Checkpoint 12 was so difficult to get. Scheiße. Oh, I make it first try. Let's go. but I'm still far away. Checkpoint 13. What was that? I had to go over a certain freewheel and found a reset from there. Yeah. Ach ey. Here you had to drop into the hole, but how did it continue? I don't remember. I had multiple respawns here. This is super dangerous. Because I don't remember. Oh, our favorite part is coming up. I'm not sure. There must be a different finish. This is definitely not the way that he intended. You don't even know how long that takes, yeah. I mean, if I fail this try now, this attempt, then I will go for something else. Then I will try to find a finish somewhere else. I mean, the start... Ah... The start is where we have to go. This is a multi-lap actually, the start. But we continue this now. Oh. I don't remember where to go, wait. Back. Now comes the difficult jump. Where I needed multiple respawns. Hopefully I can come so far. So, checkpoint 16. I think you had to go here. So, there's checkpoint 18. How did we do this? We came from somewhere else. So we had to... let me think again. We had to go back. And I did multiple really dumb respawns in this checkpoint. For this being pretty easy. So, what was the way here? We land in this road and then we just continued. I think that was pretty straightforward. So, checkpoint 20, that was something. That was super dumb by myself, like super dumb. He had that multiple times, like black ledge over black ledge. I should remember that in future, definitely. So we are on checkpoint 20 and now comes the labyrinth. Yeah, I remember we have to go here and then take the reset. And then I went a bit behind and it wasn't just this. And then I went here, I believe, back to the reset that we see in the far distance. Going up this thing. Going up here. We are closing into the finishes that I am finishing in. So I could just drop into this now. And there's checkpoint 21, guys. There's checkpoint 21. So checkpoint 21. It was this. Wait. I don't want to. I don't remember. Yeah, no, we just go over the booster, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was good enough. Just over the booster. I wasn't sure anymore if you had to go sideways or over the boost. But over the boost was correct. So. And now we are there. Cool. Alright, so let me check what I missed. Yo, GG. So I had the spreadsheet all the time open. I guess there was a raid. Yo. Yeah, I went for a way where I thought like I go for basically driving the map again. So, but what was the idea from him? So what he wanted in this last checkpoint is probably that you go here, then you end up here, and then you just jump into the dirt where you are on checkpoint 2, from where you can jump, of course just here, and then you are at a multilab. And yeah, you have to check that this is a multilab, but it was pretty straightforward. Maybe I should have done that. But there was one other pathfinding track from Tom where I also knew I know where the finish is, or where the finish was, and I want to drive there. Yeah, the issue was now I was there, and the finishes that I was knowing, they are there on the other side of the map. And the question was like, how can I get into that direction now? So I just tried to find the part of the track where I can get the furthest. And sadly from here was not really much possible. I couldn't really get into these regions here. Like if I would, for example, get into the CP16 part, which is actually going onto the dirt. So this is not far away. I'm here. Was there a chance? If I go through these, no, I wouldn't, like, yeah, with a pool climb, you could do that. If you would be able to pool climb. Because you can definitely reach that pool. Pretty sure that that's possible. But otherwise you have here everywhere mountain. You have here border, and then here mountain, and here's basically the nothingness. So you can't really get there. But it was fun. Like others will probably also do another run on this track, and at least half of the track I played now for the second time. And in one go. That, like, nothing was allowed to go wrong here. If I have one single crash, especially in a freewheel section, I'm out. Or if I don't make a jump. or something. And I was very close in this checkpoint here where I was thinking, where to go? Was it just dropping down? I was very close in pressing the respawn button to make the respawn in this checkpoint and drive just forward instead of turning around. I was very close to do that, but of course I wouldn't have respawned here. It was very dangerous to do. Have to go closer to the mic then. I don't know, like the difference in sound volume is so different depending on how far away I am from the mic. I think you were the only one with CarsOff as well. Were I really? Yeah, of course I did CarsOff. Everything else is cheated. I mean, I know that everyone was able to have cars on. I know that. But I thought the general consensus would be we do them off. I thought that was the general consensus here. I'm not sure if it makes a difference, kind of. But yeah, so I prepared, I prepared a big Google sheet beforehand where I looked at all the parts that Tom has as ideas. It is still difficult to realize where to go when you're in the part, because often there are more options than just one. Especially when you have a freewheel, you have the simple option, just go over the freewheel, or you shouldn't go over the freewheel. So I have to kind of try both, because both is often possible. So here, for example, in the start, yeah, I was directly turning around at checkpoint 1 and looking if here's a gap. But you actually, in this case, could have just driven and could have done it with a freewheel over the hill. I see now why he does the freewheel. A little bit, I see it at least. It doesn't want that you go back into that direction, especially now as this is the finish as well. So you still have to make the jump at least. Could be one reason. But yeah, it's not really fully needed to put a freewheel here. And yeah, this was checkpoint 2. Then here, that was something I had still cars on here, but I figured it out myself. Whenever there's an elevation and you go downhill that elevation, then you have to go further and then turn around again and take it as a jump. He often builds that. It's very often the case. You have a downhill, you have to turn around later and use the downhill then as an uphill and jump. Was exactly what they had to do here. So it was pretty straightforward. Moving block into checkpoint 3. But this was already the checkpoint where I then really struggled hard in checkpoint 3. I really didn't know where to go. Tested kinda everything out. And I also don't remember it now. Let me think, what was it? Like also now I'm a bit clueless right now. Because I tried so many options here that I can't remember what was the correct one in the end. Yes, now I know it. So you had to jump back. Yeah, and that is exactly the same thing. You have a downhill. So you turn around and then you take it as a jump. And I don't know why I did not realize the downhill, because I kinda made the Google Sheet in order to remember this thing, but of course the Google Sheets are so big, there are so many things to remember. So many blocks that you could look at and so many stuff that I still miss these easy downhills here. Yeah, you wouldn't think about such a downhill. But this is one of the main tricks that Tom always uses. A downhill becomes a ramp. The problem for me was that I failed this jump 5 or 6 times because I was blind. And then I also failed this jump once. But yeah, here's checkpoint 4. So, checkpoint 5 kinda was clear that you have to do this jump. And still, I failed this drop here 4 times or something. Like, this is the thing where I definitely have to improve. Until I finally made it up. And this was the more lucky that I didn't know that you land on these. You couldn't see it from here, but I went over, survived at checkpoint 5, but was already a bit behind in the positions. This was here one of the, yeah, also kinda typical things, like you go over a freewheel and you accelerate with a booster. You had to go now backwards over that freewheel, so you kinda do two things, also to go backwards onto an anti-boost. This was another thing that Tom uses often. You do basically both in one, and finding a reset. The reset is easy to see. That's at least good. And then it was kind of obvious that you have, like, there is no space. Like, there is just one way to go back to the booster and jump now without being freewheeled higher. And that's also always the thing. When there is a freewheel section, you might use it twice, and you use this ramp basically twice with different speed then. And then up to checkpoint 6. Checkpoint 7, kind of obvious. I don't know if I want to go through the whole. I don't know if I want to go through the whole track now. That would take so long. It's already midnight, I have to work tomorrow again. But I can at least take a few more. Also, so checkpoint 6. What is the idea here? Basically, another idea that I also wrote in my Google Sheet, when there is a tiny plastic section, he often wants you to go backwards onto it. And especially when it has a downhill, he always wants you to go backwards onto it and take speed from there. It is a standard, really standard. He uses it so often. Then up here, I definitely need to drive this cup more often in order to remember all that stuff on the get-go. Here, kinda I saw quickly what to do, but I still failed this checkpoint also a few times because of this weird diagonal stuff here, and this jump was also very tight. Yeah, but then eventually made it. Yeah, good is when you directly see where the next checkpoint is. Checkpoint 8. Also here a bit unfortunate that I had failed the last jump once, and the checkpoint is quite long, so I lost some time with that. But yeah, you kinda just drove back here. Then I saw this for a moment. I thought, do you jump back here? But yeah, by looking at it, you see that this leads to nowhere, and I already thought that, like, I saw the plastic, I already kind of felt like you have to go to the mountainside. Yeah, then here, so it was kind of, mountainside is also a typical thing that he often uses. And even though I kind of know what to do, and I kind of saw quickly what to do, somehow I need long in these checkpoints. It's not like I can just drive and make it. I can't explain what it is. I still fail it in once, but even without that one fail, I kind of still looked around everywhere, even though I kind of knew what is the... There was one other checkpoint especially. I kind of knew what to do, and still I did something else first. So, I don't know. It's super confusing what I do sometimes. Yeah, checkpoint 8 I don't remember now, but this is yeah basically the checkpoint where I now went to. From the last checkpoint, from checkpoint 52, I went to this uphill here, and this is basically what you had to do. First of all, you need to kind of skip this, oops, no, you don't need to skip, if you were here already. So yeah, you are in the checkpoint, you go into the water pool and turn around. A tunnel under your checkpoint. That is also a standard thing from Tom. And yeah, this is like used here with the tunnel. Yeah. So now I wasn't sure. Were you supposed to direct jump here? Or were you supposed to do what I did? Maybe you can tell me. Were you supposed to what I did? So going backwards into these boosters and then jump? Or was it possible to make the jump direct? That was something I wasn't sure with. Because I was directly, as first thing, I was doing the backwards strat. So I felt then correct. It was still a bit confusing, like you were then a bit too fast with a backwards strat. It was hard to get around here. And then I was also looking forwards, and you have to come from the other side. So I felt like this booster as well, you would like to approach backwards maybe, but no, forwards worked. So maybe I did it exactly the way how Tom intended it. Yeah, and then I did checkpoint 9, and here comes this, and here I wanted to see. So is there any idea for which direction you had to go here? Was there any hint? Was any hint here? I mean, you have... Oh, now I see it. Yeah, when you look from the top, when you look at every single one, you have 3 yellows and 1 green. Then the green is the correct one. Okay. Yeah, the annoying thing is, of course, that you see yellow poles here. So you feel like, yeah, it has to do with that, but where's the rest? Yeah, I didn't know that. The funny thing is, I just one-shotted the green one, first try. It just was the way that I chose. And I also one-shotted the next one directly. So I directly one-shotted the first and the second immediately. Very nice. For the third one, I needed 2 tries. For the fourth one, I needed 2 tries. But for the last one, I needed an all 4 tries, where it's the longest to drive. Yeah, so I had luck in the start, but then just to have super unluck in the end. I was thinking maybe it's the 3rd time on the side, but maybe not. Like it could, everything could be at this point. But yeah, let's look what the differences are. Here's a ramp, here's a ramp, here's a ramp, here's a ramp, but probably they aren't. They have this one here is not as high. Yeah, it's a different ramp. So this, it's hard to see actually. Yeah, it's really hard to see. But it's the reason why you had to go there. And here you have fireworks, and they have probably different colors then, I guess. Because, well, that's all really difficult. You always have to wait until you see it. I don't even see it. Like, what is this color? For me, it makes greenish stuff. And this? Haha, reddish orange. Yeah, this one was also reddish orange, if I saw that correct. Yeah, wow, this is, phew. I mean, there you also lose a lot of time looking at these and seeing the difference, to be honest. So here you have these trees. But this is something new, this is something I will also write down. So always something different. This one here had 1 more tree in the back. And that is the difference. But the tree is hidden. Nah, it's not really hidden. But yeah, this is the difference. And here, you had these blocks. And there's probably 1 out of sync. There's 1 out of sync. Oh my god. Oh, Tom is so creative. But how would you see this? I wonder how others did that. Did others really see that and then knew what to do? Holy shit, eh. Yeah, I can't delete. Actually, he managed to... wait, I know how... maybe like this? No, I will just respawn, or do I die? I want to get into free cam. Is this my way into free cam? No, it's not. For most people with CarsOff, I was just following someone. Yeah. I mean, of course that helps. But of course people sometimes also try wrong. You never know. I don't think that I lost the top 3 with that. Zuschauer? Ah. It can be so easy, right? Yeah, so very interesting section. A new idea for this way deciding. Yeah, here... I wanted to try if you can just have enough speed like this. Oh yeah, there was one thing I was not sure. So did Tom plan from checkpoint 11 to checkpoint 12 to take this jump and jump there? Was that the intended way? I mean, in the end I decided, okay, it seems possible, so I will just try to get it now. But to be honest, this jump here was super tough, and it looked like as if Tom planned that this shall not work. At first I thought he planned that this doesn't work. And because it was not pathfinding, it was just a straightforward jump, but the jump just always didn't work slightly. And I made it by getting a cleaner jump, but that is not what I expect in this cup. What I saw is that you could turn around here, go outside pole, and you could smoothly land in this platform downhill, from where you then have more speed and can jump onto this. And I was not sure if this is possible, but this looks like more difficult even than the other jump. I'm also not sure if I even had more speed than when I was the first time on this. Of course I came with more speed and landed nicely in the downhill, but I got so much airtime here that I lost all my momentum, and I'm not sure if this jump was even doable. And this was now one of these dangerous parts as well, when I drove the map to the finish over all these checkpoints, making this jump here directly. Oof. Yeah, that was something. This one here was the typical... Okay, actually the reset isn't hidden. The reset isn't hidden, so it's actually obvious where the reset is. So just go onto it and then go back to get some speed. And then make this jump, the typical water pool exit that you also often have, and then the typical, like that you have to climb the mountain, was clear for me. Because I know that Tom builds these checkpoints, and when I saw checkpoint 13 is back there, here's a freewheel, and only the mountain goes beside that, I know you have to climb the mountain. And I looked directly at this direction here, because I saw there's platform and something. So I kinda expected that this could be the solution, and just had to find a way around. Always thought I might then catch up to some people there, but others also found it quick. So yeah, this was a part where I respawned in. Like until here I had hope, but this checkpoint here destroyed me with a cruise control. Also first of all, I was also thinking that cruise control might be taken in this map, because Tom didn't use cruise control so far. I expected that you have to skip it, and you didn't have to do that, but then came this ice part, and I was really not sure how to do that. In the end, it was just go as slow as possible onto it and you will survive the end. Of course, you kinda start just too fast, and then also I think it was maybe not even too fast. Like probably you can survive it with a cruise control of 70 or something. Probably you can survive that. I can see that being possible. You have your walls that you can drive against. You just have to hope that your car makes then the right spin movement so that you make it. But yeah, I died here multiple times. Also when I was then only 30 kilometers per hour fast, I died here once. Then I tried, or maybe you have to take the freewheel. Who knows what kind of effect you will get with that. Cruise control plus freewheel plus no brakes. But no, that was then also not correct. And it was such a long sector because you had to go then so slow onto it. And until I reached that last ice section, I lost here easily for 8-9 minutes for sure. Like that was definitely super slow. I had so many respawns. Also 60 was for me too fast. I did not know how to get it. It was for me too fast. Also probably survivable, but I often, like you steer to the right here, yeah, through this corner, and then you have to steer to the left. And the problem is that my car then always went into an ice slide. When I was looking to the right but steering to the left, I started an ice slide. And that kinda was the annoying thing. Yeah, then checkpoint 14, I immediately knew what to do, or what the idea might be from Tom, but it was also clear because in this direction there is nothing, you find it out very quick. But I didn't know, I knew the idea of going backwards because we were in cruise control and no brake and so on, so it was quite obvious for me that you have to go back and do something you couldn't do before. Yeah, of course, with the cruise control, it wasn't possible to take this next jump. Hence, go back. Yeah, and then take this stuff. And with a no break, yeah, I also failed here a few times. First of all, I didn't even go here. First of all, I was going down here, looking where this is going. Then I looked at other parts around here. Tried to direct jump and so on. Until I then finally did this, it was also some time loss. So this is like the part of the map where I definitely lost the ground, like the contact to the other players, definitely. This checkpoint here was also mean because you can just jump here and you have a lot of stuff that you can do. I realized too late that dropping into this actually leads you to this area from checkpoint 13. Because in checkpoint 13 I quickly realized that you have to turn around and go through the hole. So I didn't lose time in checkpoint 13 because of this. And then I didn't know that when I was dropping down here that I was actually in the same area, and that can of course not be. You cannot go into the same area that you already could achieve from a different checkpoint, because then I could have gone from checkpoint 13 to 16 if that was the way. I realized that too late. I was first driving a lot here. And that was only the case because I was too good, too clever on checkpoint 13 to not drive the rest here. And that made me not realize that for some time. Yeah. So, but then was still the question, like, you have ramp towards here, you can jump into that direction. I also knew you could jump into that direction. I mean, the border here blocked this, but this jump here was so tough. I had to respawn it 3-4 times, always need to turn around there first. Had to respawn it multiple times. Felt like, yeah, it is possible, but also this exit here, it felt so wrong. Like, you jump here, my first instinct was also to go left downhill with a freewheel, but I was so fast that I barely made it through the corner. I mean, you saw it now on my way to the finish, maybe, how slow that was. It still worked, but it felt like wrong. This was too unsmooth, in my opinion. Yeah, getting this reset kind of was obvious that you have to go back and go here again with more speed. Yeah. At this point you also saw where checkpoint 16 is. But yeah, all these things, most of these things I wrote into the Google Sheet, like as Tom ideas. Still, it's always hard to say then in the end, yeah, but why, if I know all of that, why did I need so long? I also tested one track yesterday, also didn't go that well. There were then certain things I did wrong. For example, that I was overthinking parts, looking too much, standing too much, looking too much, not really wanting to go over a freewheel and exploring what is behind it. Always like thinking, yeah, I'm standing at the checkpoint, yeah, what could he have done here from what I see. But yeah, but sometimes you just have to drive. Then I had issues with jumps into a part that you can't really see. As always, like, I don't want to jump to something that I don't know how it continues or if it continues. But this is also the thing, you should just do this. And yeah, some parts I failed here, of course, just by not the pathfinding issue, like this here with the ice part, it just took long until I managed to get that. But it's always when there are like more options possible that I often have the feeling I kinda do all the wrong ones first before I go for the correct one. The correct one in the end, when you look at WithCam 7, it makes sense and I understand it, and it's typical Tom things that he does. But also other things could be typical Tom things. Yeah, like just the fact that you go backwards from checkpoint 14 into this was for me enough to say, yeah, that is what you have to do. And so I could also see just dropping down here. There was an opening here and so on, so it could have been. Yeah. But I think it takes too long now. Like, I was talking about this track like for another 17 minutes or something. You see now from the top as well these areas where he put the one track in again. Very cool that he did that. Here's the other one. This is the area that has Uppsala no finish. And the area back there has a finish. I was thinking about finishing here as well. It would have been also cool if I was managing to get there. But I mean, the entrance into this was with this, and that was now not possible. Like, okay, I mean, I was at these boosters here. Yeah, I was here. But you saw how tight that jump was from checkpoint 38, so my old version with going backwards onto no chance to make this jump. But yeah, this would have been one way to finish as well. But yeah, I knew that here were finishes. Planned to take these finishes then. This was still a part where I took too long as well. I mean, probably you could have gone directly to that. Maybe not. But yeah, this was one of these parts. I knew exactly when I was driving here that I have to go left here and jump, because I definitely have now the speed for this. And then I still went straight over the booster for I don't know which reason. I don't know what reason I had to go straight over the booster here. I can't say it. But yeah, the last checkpoints were then a bit simple or a bit weird with all the red boosts. I don't know, they were not so nice. On what checkpoint have I been when last did the raid? Can you tell me that? Naja. We had here a pretty simple section with all this stuff. Was kind of straightforward what to do. Still, also here took a bit, for example with the snow steer. Oh, he did not raid. Okay, it was just a guess. Because I had so many... chatters. Especially Lars and Forever. Naja, who knows. Alright, I think that's it with this map. I tried. Was not enough. Kinda expected it. It's still a bit overwhelming to think of everything. But I did not bad. Also from the 16 finalists, I usually wouldn't have qualified into this if I didn't hunt a lot. And from the 16 finalists, I was definitely... I was beating some, yeah. And I was in the fight with some. Like, if I just went now for the fast finish, I would have been 11th, because Mr. Rick also took ages. And I kinda... Once I saw that this is actually lap 1 of 1, I hate the fact that you cannot see that you are starting in a multi-lap. Like, it really looks the same as the start. I dislike this in this game, to be honest. Like, why is the multi-lap not more yellow? Yeah, why is it also so greenish? That is something I don't really understand. But I saw that you can have this smooth jump here to the left, and I always jump straight here, but I saw you can of course jump to the right and then jump to the left. Yeah, I should have done that. Would have been then ahead of Mr. Rick, I guess. I would have overtaken him. And maybe also ahead of Nilo TM, I'm not sure. So I had a few behind. So at least something. And also the others weren't that far in front of me. That was a few minutes. Like you saw, like after the top 4 finished, until Luekes came, it was taking a long time, and until Black Levar was in the finish, also I think he was not that much ahead. And I drove it without cars. So I think for the next season I should be much more prepared for the normal editions already. And yeah, then we will see how it would go if everyone plays without cars. I don't think that I would have gotten top 3, because I just took too long time. But I must say, at some checkpoints where I thought, oh, if people saw that quickly, I was surprised when I was not gaining anything. And maybe I know now why that is the case. I mean, it seems that the people that are behind me, that some of them also didn't use cars. And that from those I was then further ahead. So at least something. Yeah. Did I guess the 50-50? Yeah, but it looked to me as if both work. So yeah. Actually, I guessed it wrong then, because I took the right one and it continued to the left, so I took the longer way. Or is the other one without slow-mo even? No. Oh wait, here's no reset in the bottom. So you have slow-mo, but the slow-mo goes away from its own after some time, right? So shouldn't it matter or not? Is the reset really better than this? Because the slow-mo goes away as well, right? After 7-8 seconds or something? Because it took a long time until I came from the slow-mo into the reset. It's not like I was immediately in here. It was super slow. So I felt like... Naja. To be honest, when I was at that section, and also with the text, the last 50-50, I was like, it's probably wrong that I'm even driving here. I think both are wrong. Probably the solution here is at the checkpoint and I have to turn around. But then I said to myself, let's just drop one of these. And yeah. Is there really an engine off? I can't see this. This is slow-mo. And I don't see a second ring. Or is what was here on the road? Did we have we had here okay. Well then it was actually 50-50. Yeah, I was thinking all the time that this was then that it didn't matter if you go left or right, but okay. So I had then actually correct. Nice, okay. Yeah. And then after that part we came really into some easy checkpoints, like for example this with this bumper was pretty straightforward, I would say. Yeah, then also the parts here with the bumper then into this other checkpoint here, 29. Also here were really some simple checkpoints as well. Yeah, I must say I'm really proud of myself to finish in that finish here. Also that was really something. Driving from checkpoint 8 to checkpoint, what was right in front of this, 21 or 22? 22. Driving all these checkpoints in one go. There's so much that can go wrong. But I was well trained. You see how often I did respawn some parts. I had to get the ice part, for example, now first try and so on. It was really, really tough. But I was so well trained on it. Yeah, made it. What was the track of the day? Ach. Completely forgot. Oh, I also forgot. Apropos forgot. I didn't upload my YouTube video. From yesterday. Yeah, then I hunt this shortly and but yeah, that I was not reading the chat. I mean, to be honest, I didn't want to. I didn't want to get any hints or something, you know. Like I on purpose wasn't reading chat until I finished, and I on purpose had anyway my Google Sheet open. But I can tell you one thing. I didn't use the Google Sheet. I was not a single time looking at it. I was not a single time looking at my Google Sheet. So that is like the part where I tell myself, yeah,